Hi, welcome to Inner Power Training. I'm Rebecca. Today, I want to share a few more tips with you about my favorite topic, manifesting, changing your consciousness so that you are living the life that you desire rather than living by default and just accepting whatever shows up every day like you have no choice. That's not a good way to live. You can be in the driver's seat, aligned with your higher self, which already knows where you're headed if you listen. So that's what I want to do is share some more tips. I'll give you a little background on me once again. I started flying in 1967. Right away, met a man who taught me how to use my imagination to manifest, put me on the path because it worked so well. I knew I had discovered the genie in the bottle, the magic that lies within. I just needed to understand more of how it worked. So I have been studying this my entire life. It's so fascinating. Once you figure out that you are a co-creator, but you have to do the inner work if you want to do it effectively, um, do amazing things. You have to do that work. Read the books, study with teachers, listen to your higher self, get the guidance. You'll even get guidance from within that will tell you all the answers you need if you're tapped into it. Um, there have been many times when I would get instructions while I was sleeping at night, and I'd wake up and it was as if I had gone to a mystical school while I was, physically asleep, but we never really sleep. We're always conscious some way, somehow. And we are eternal. We're never born and we will never die. So, one of the best benefits of being a metaphysical person is getting rid of your fear of death because you realize we all go from this physical experience at one point, this 3D world, but we don't really disappear forever. We're eternal. And when you understand that, because you've flashed on some of your previous incarnations, maybe, which has happened to me, I realize what I wanted to get done in this life. One of them was to understand spiritual healing because I was badly hurt in my very last life. I crashed and I needed medical help and didn't get it. So I made up my mind I was going to figure out how to heal myself. And believe me, you can heal yourself. I'm not saying you can do it all the time, and I'm not putting down the medical world, um, who have been very helpful at different times for me. But you can also rely and trust that God can heal you. You have innate power within you once you understand how to take that leap of faith and not be afraid. Fear is what keeps us from experiencing many mystical experiences that we could, in fact, take part in if we weren't so boggled down in fear. There's that expression, let go, let God. You have to know how to let go so that God can come in. This spiritual energy, spirit is everywhere. It's within us, it's out there, it's filling the universe. And it's good because um, it's always self-correcting, it's always solving problems, it's always moving ahead. There is no going backwards, really. It looks like there is, but you can always overcome evil when you stand up to it with good. And that is a very, very important lesson to learn in this life. I was a crew member, for 35 years, and many times I had to calm myself down and dealing in foreign countries and different cultures and things that can happen. But I never really lost control. There was always, in my mind, a solution, no matter what I was dealing with. And it always did work out one way or another. Here I am today, right? That's how it is. You're here today. You got the solutions too. You just need to fine tune it. You need to create the attitude of the wish fulfilled, as Neville Goddard said. If you want something to materialize in your life, know what you want. Don't be wishy washy about it. Be specific. Really figure out what would be the most life-changing thing that you could bring into your experience that would make you happy, happy, happy? Maybe it's more money, maybe it's a move, maybe it's a better relationship. Who knows what it is for you? You have to get clear on it, though, in order to manifest it. If you're wishy-washy with one foot on the brake and one foot on the gas, you don't go anywhere. You've got to be very definitive. And every time you are, you look back and you go, wow, that was just a thought. And now it's a reality in my life because that's how it works. What you're doing is you're dealing with the fourth dimension, the higher realm of consciousness, where things start and begin. The cause of everything is your thought. And when you go to the cause, your thought, where you want to create, and you believe that you already have it because you're giving it that emotional oomph that it needs, you need to really feel like you've gotten it. You need to feel like you're going to be so happy when you have it, but not going to be. You are now living in the present moment as if you've already gotten it. You're experiencing it in the now. And when you fall asleep at night, feeling like you've already gotten it, every time you do that, you impress your subconscious mind with the belief. And then you go out, your reticular activating system kicks in, it directs you, it guides you, it brings things into your experience that are aligned with what your burning desire is, and it has to manifest in your life. That's how it works. Go to my website, rebeccatripp.com, and check out some of the stuff that I offer because I'm telling you, I've been studying this for decades and I love it, and I've proven it all works. You can manifest health, wealth, and happiness if you really work on yourself and understand some of the laws governing the universe and the reasons why we're able to do these things. It makes it so much more interesting than just living a mundane life.